Here's a quick start guide on how to play blockables. When you hit play, you're going to see two pieces of information. You're going to see the multicolored answer grid, and then you are going to see the corresponding clue. If you're playing on desktop, you will see all the clues at once. So, this is phase one of blockables, where you're just trying to fill in as much of the grid as you can. I find it useful to think about blockables in two phases, where the first phase is entering as many letters as you can, and then the second phase is figuring out a 25-letter phrase that spirals around the grid. So let's try and put in as many letters as we can. If I look at the clue, it says blank we there yet, and it's 3 letters long. So that's going to be R, the word are. Are we there yet? From the clue, I look at the color and the number, and I go to the answer grid. The first letter of the answer goes in the numbered box. So for R, A-R-E, the A will go here. Letters of the same answer need to touch their previous letter, and that can be sideways, up or down, or diagonally. So if I want to put the R in of A-R-E, it has to touch this A, but still be in the green box. So this green box touches that A, so I'm going to put the R there. Then I need to put the E in. It has to touch the R, and it has to be in the green box, which is the last place, E. So let's move on to clue number 2. Pipe up. That's going to be talk. T-A-L-K. So first letter goes in the numbered box, T. Then I have to put the second letter in, touching that T. So T, A. Now we run into a little bit of trouble because both of these boxes where an L could go both touch this A. So we don't know if the L goes here or if the L goes here. We'll figure out where that L goes in phase 2. So that's how phase 1 works. You're solving clues, you're putting the first letter of each answer in the corresponding numbered box, and then each of the subsequent letters has to touch the preceding letter. So I'm going to skip through the rest of phase 1 so that we can move on to phase 2. Alright, now we're in phase 2. I've put as many letters as I could figure out into their correct spaces. But now, a lot of these other ones I'm not sure where they go, and that's what phase 2 is for. To start phase 2, you look up at the top and you say, oh, okay, I'm looking for a 25-letter food and drink. So, I know there's a 25-letter food and drink phrase wrapped around the grid, and I can preview that phrase by using the counter and clockwise buttons at the bottom of the screen. So if I look at these arrows going counterclockwise, it says E, X, G, R, A, L, A, R, and it's represented down here as well. This doesn't look like any English words that I know, so I don't think the phrase wraps this way. In fact, I think it might wrap clockwise, because I can see the word large here, L-A-R-G-E, and that means this first word could be extra, like extra large, and clue 5 is letters before right or rock, which I thought was going to be alt, which has a T in it. So I think the T goes here, which necessitates that the L of alt has to go here. And if I look at it a little more, A-L-M-O-N-D, that's an English word that I recognize. So we have extra large almond milk, maybe a K. That makes sense because almond milk is something that I've heard of, and then pipe up, the answer is going to be talk, which has a K in it. So let's throw that K in there, which means the L goes here, and it looks like the entire phrase down here at the bottom is going to be extra large almond milk latte. So let's put the T in here, and then let's put the E in there. There we go, we solved it.